Dax, how was it last game playing with Mike B, and can you kind of talk about the relationship that you guys have when you drop back to that safety position?
Yeah, it was fun playing with him. That was his first time really playing, so just being out there with him, seeing what he can do, helping out the defense, kind of allowed us to play with more personnel, and so keep the offenses on their toes. So it was good seeing him play with us this week.
On the right side here.
Dax, what's Mike Mcdonald been emphasizing entering this sort of last stretch of the season?
Is it what?
What's Mike Mcdonald been emphasizing entering the last stretch of the season?
Just finishing. It's been a long season. We've been at it since spring, so our bodies, taking a toll. Basically, just finishing when we started. Had a good start to the season, so just keeping that up.
On the right side here, Ryan.
Dax, in your eyes, just how different was the role that you played on Saturday compared to where you were playing earlier this year?
Yeah, I was predominantly at a safety position, and that was just different for me. I haven't played that since last year, so playing that role kind of opened my eyes more. I could see more of the quarterback, react from the quarterback, and just seeing the whole picture. Usually they're going to play more man, so I was able to play more freely and do whatever I could for Saturday.
On the left side, Austin.
Dax, what are your impressions on film of Jahan Dotson? What does he do well, and what do you have to take away against him?
He's a good receiver, quick, shifty guy, and all of them are pretty good receivers. So, starts with practice, practicing like it's a game. The scout team, giving us a good look, and just doing whatever we can to stop their passing game. That's one of their strengths of the offense. The passing game have good receivers, so just really want to stop that passing this week.
Time for additional questions. We'll stand on the left side with Zach.
What's your confidence in the whole secondary against a team that has, as you mentioned, 3 or 4 guys who can consistently make big plays?
That kind of just when everyone else can, make plays, it helps our defense. We've been a top defense the whole year, so when everyone is doing their job, playing it, at a high level, we can, the sky's the limit for the entire defense. So.
Stand on the left side, Michael.
Dax, how's Jahan doing?
He's doing well. I'm not really sure what he's doing, but he's doing a lot better. He was, happy during the meetings, tuned in during the meetings, so everything's good with him.
Got time for a few additional questions for Dax. If we have one, we'll go to you next. So on the left side, we've got Angelique.
Dax, do you guys like the fact that you've got the next 2 games on the road? Does that galvanize this team with Ohio State coming in next?
I don't think it really galvanizes us. I think we just treat each game like if it's a home away game, it doesn't really matter. Like we just treat each opponent like any other game type thing. So.
Back to the right side here, Brian.
At this point in the season, is there more scoreboard watching what else is going on around college football than maybe earlier in the year?
In terms of what,
how other Big Ten teams are doing, how things are shaping out in the top 10 rankings, stuff like that?
No, we don't really pay attention to the rankings. The goal we have is, hold teams to a certain amount of points each game. But besides that, we don't really pay attention to, other teams.
All teams to a certain number of points. Does that vary each game? Do you go in with a game
No,
plan?
it's just the same. In the beginning of the season, you got to go. So.
Are you allowed to say?
Go back to the left side, Michael.
Dax, what are some of the things Junior has done well to be able to earn playing time as a true freshman?
He came in. I don't think he was early enrollee, so he had a lot on his table. Coming in, learning a whole new defense, but he's made huge strides coming in. He learned the the defense quick. He was able to read offenses. Our offense, we have a high-power offense, so he was able to, getting repetitions in practice. I think that kind of, you know, raises confidence, you know, playing against, you know, our teammates. So, but he's came a long way from where he's come from. So.